Say hello to new functionality in Testomat.io, living documentation. If you are working in a modern agile teams and you're following the BDD approach, you definitely should have some feature files with scenarios, but it's only accessible to QA that is working with those scenarios. So to make this visible, we have the living documentation. So living documentation is a crucial part. So everyone that is working with your team, or like stakeholders, UAT users, or any other, they should have one single source of truth of your test cases. So how to fix this? You go to the project settings, you go and enable living documentation here. So once we will update the settings, we will have a link. We will click on this link and we will see the documentation that is based on your test cases. You can open each of these scenarios, right? And you can see the details if you have some screenshots or tags or any other. So this link can be sent to your stakeholders. You don't need to have access to Testomat to view this, so it's completely available without authorization. So you can send this to your stakeholders and they use it with their purposes. So even more, so if you have the Confluence site, on the Confluence site, you can use this link to insert this living documentation to the Confluence, like I do have here. So that's user requirements, and that is the description. And on the one side, you can describe the test cases that is linked to this user story. How to make this done? You go to the editing and you have iframe. So on this iframe side, so you can update this iframe and you will see that there is this URL that I just copied and paste this from the living documentation to the Jira iframe. And then these iframe elements will be filled with test cases from the living documentation. So please use living documentation to share your test cases with stakeholders and other team members in your project.